जललदे रहासे चैंपियंस लीग एक हाथ गैस में हैंगुमन किक पे जावे नरमने भागी दुलने भीदी दसते गोल एक गन्नाई सिट सरसने समरोक वेने साथ देने We are one one heart, one game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the light.
Football under podamoriye, irangal bodhangal kadandidume. The moment we waited for, the passion's rising, the call is clear, the Champions League is finally
one game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions.
One dream that we defend. Marangal kikkagame, kalathil urudiyai minnavum naame. Now me Champions League varave, unarvadake tarume.
Cheer ekai gammak denne, kollo set ekama ek wenne, goal ekata kick ek denne. Champions League mein aramenne. One game, one heart, Champions League. Satanai aramenne, bibi denne, jaya ganne, ek scene ek apiyanne. One game,
Champions League. Powered by TV Supreme.
This weekend, in these relegation rounds, we'll be having Matara City Club taking on Nigambo Youth FC. An interesting matchup here. Nigambo Youth just losing out to Moragasmulla last weekend. Of course, Matara City Club coming off of a win. Will be interesting to see how both these teams approach this match today. Because a lot of big names to look out for in both these teams. Flagship players that the coaches will be banking on. It's a wet, humid afternoon here today. Not a lot of sun. Will be interesting to see how that affects the players as well. And the players will be getting ready to take their place on the pitch. And before that, a few formalities, few handshakes before the match commences, of course. Have our referees and the players taking on the pitch. A resounding round of applause in this Calania football complex here today for the players, both these teams having travelled from outstation to be here today. They will be hoping that they can make their ride back home an enjoyable one if they get a victory under their belt today. Few formalities before the game starts off. These are the referees for today, the men who will be officiating the match. Officiating from the middle, we'll be having N.M. Rumi. And assisting him from the sidelines, we'll be having Kaushalya Buddhika and T. Intukan. And our fourth official will be M. Hassan. All these officials, of course, crucial for the smooth functioning of this game. And this is the Matara City Club team in their white jerseys who will be taking on Nigambo Youth FC wearing blue today. An interesting clash of tactics as well between these two teams. Matara City Club opting for an interesting team composition here from our team sheet. Of course, Nigambo Youth opting for a more less unorthodox one in comparison. Will be interesting to see how both these teams do on the ball and without it. These are the two captains for the toss. Will be starting off. Although it looks like the sun has been subdued just a little bit. It is quite humid today here in this Calania football complex. One final team talk for Matara City Club. That's Isaac Kadevu in the middle, who will be leading the defense for Matara City Club, and he has quite a few defenders, men to manage as well. According to our team sheet, they're going with 6 defenders today, Matara City Club, which is an interesting option because they are coming back from a 4-1 victory over SLTB last week, and it was Andrews Nana who scored a hat-trick for himself, who will definitely be marked today also. Nigambo youth will know the threat that Andrews Nana can orchestrate, and they will be playing according to that also. Rousing applause for Matara City as they approach the ball for kickoff. Matara City will be led by Rusiru Lakshan, who is playing in the defense. Of course, captain for Nigambo Youth will be Sandhu Niroshan, who is also playing in defense today. Who is, like we do know, the first quarter and the last quarter of the game will always be two of the most important segments of this game, because in that first quarter you'll be having a little nerves. The players will be looking to find their rhythm. So if you are able to overcome that and score in that first quarter, you can immediately put some pressure on the opposition, unwelcome pressure. They will find themselves playing catch up in the beginning itself, and that might disrupt their plans also. So it's very important to be switched on from the word go itself. Here's Matara City now with a cross. Ball still in play. And referee will not call that, of course. Anthony Namdi there with a back heel pass to his player. Here's Andrews Nana doing his fair bit of defending early on. It's good to see that despite being the lone striker for today, that Andrews Nana is also doing well to track back. It'll be interesting to see how the formation on the ball is for Matara City Club. Because Nigambo Youth will know that Andrews Nana is the threat, and they will be marking him as well. And another player to watch out for, of course, is that man on the ball there, Aful Yusuf, who got for himself 2 assists and a goal last week. He was the one who scored the 4th goal, and who was able to deliver 2 beautiful passes, lob throughs to Andrews Nana, who then finished it off perfectly. So those are the 2 players that Matara City Club will have to be wary of today as they go into the game. And as long as I believe they are able to just restrict Aful Yusuf on the ball, they will be able to mitigate almost half of the threat that Matara City poses. Early shot here for Nigambo Youth, quite wavered. Like I did mention before, both these players in these first 15 minutes will be looking for their rhythm. And it's the team that is able to switch on from the beginning, that will actually be able to make the early impact. And once you score that first goal, when you know that team is a bit under pressure, you will definitely be able to capitalize on that. We haven't really seen the ball going forward for Matara City. The first time in the game that they are playing in this half of the ground. Brian Virapuli today is starting off from in the bench for Nigambo Youth. Of course, a crucial player. Will be interesting to see the thought process behind that as well. He hasn't really been firing like the team would have wanted to, so perhaps that is one of the reasons. Just holding on to the ball just a little too much there, but this time given early. Isaac Adebu going for the ball alongside Anthony Namdi. The defense gets there first, and that's Nadil De Silva with the clearance into Andrews Nana. Nana, knowing that he was offside, stopped his run. That is something, of course, that Andrews Nana has been guilty of in the previous game also. He was found offside around 5 to 7 times in the previous game. That is something that he will have to manage also. And alongside Isaac Adebu in the defense, of course, you also have Johan Bimsere, who played a crucial role in their last win against SLTB to subdue the defense. Good pressing here from Matara City Club. Nigambo Youth also doing quite well in this opening few minutes of the game to hold on to possession and not allow Matara City to run away with the game. What they're doing is, of course, they are making sure that they have the ball in hand, or at their feet rather. They want to make sure that they dictate the tempo of this game. Early opportunity for Nigambo Youth. Chaotic passage of play there. And the Matara City defense would be quite happy with that. That did not go for a goal at all. Anthony Namdi just couldn't get it away with that defender right in front of him. Here's Andrews Nana. He's done well to recover that ball, recover possession of the ball. He's been taken down, but play will go on. Oh, this is some brilliant play by Nigambo Youth, doing extremely well with some precise passing as well. And here's Anthony Namdi. Nigambo Youth still with ball in hand, flirting outside the box. Once again, just a wayward shot. Finding no real connection there. Nishara Fernando. Until that point, that passage of play looked extremely threatening, but not the result they would have expected. slowing down the game just a little bit here. Taking their own sweet time in these opening few minutes. It's Andrews Nana. It's again with a speculative shot. Something we've seen a lot that the goalkeepers employ, specifically in these Champions League rounds. That long ball into the attacker, and more often than less, they somehow lose possession, and that's a foul. Aful Yusuf, not the best of challenges there, and he will get a card for that. Player down for Matara City. It's Madhushanka Thisera playing in the defense there, who copped a blow to his shin. Of course, Nigambo Youth is going with a 3-4-3 on paper. Have 3 defenders in the back, 4 in their midfield. Of course, 3 in front as well. Zaful Yusuf with the yellow card. And will be interesting to see how he approaches the game now, because he was a crucial cog in how Matara City went ahead with the game last week with those brilliant through passes, and he was playing a bit of a central midfielder role, going in defense and attack as well. So will be interesting to see how that hampers his game today. This early yellow card. Just arguing with the referee there that there was a tug at his shirt, but he has been able to put the ball out for Andrews Nana. Andrews Nana will be looking for players. Looking for that cross, but not finding the perfect alley. He will go again. Here's that cross. And the ball lands perfectly, but it looks like the player has been found offside there. Unfortunate. Should have really done better to make sure he was onside. But brilliant awareness from the Matara City defenders as well to make sure that Mohamed Afran was found offside in that instance. And building from the back now is Nigambo Youth. And they've just given possession away rather cheaply. Here's Arvin on the ball. Madhuka Shehan not getting the pass right. Of course, he will be tasked with defending that right wing channel. Mohammad Rifkan, who seems to have settled in that right wing channel. Quite nifty on the ball. Here's Aful Yusuf to Nadil De Silva, who boots it to Mohamed Nafil. Clearly offside there. Just a lapse of concentration by Nafil. But what was Mohamed Afran doing there? Of course, in paper, Mohamed Afran is pegged down as a defender, but it looks like it will be him who will be supporting Andrews Nana today in that in a front position. Here's Aful Yusuf once again booting the ball. Ball still in play here. Just barely getting that away from Andrews Nana there. Goalkeeper Fazil eyed in. Quite lucky there. Sandhu Niroshan also attempting to get himself in between Andrews Nana and the ball unsuccessfully. And they've given away a corner now. Attacking opportunity. It will be Mohammad Nafil who will be going for that cross and goes straight into the path of the defense there of Nigambo Youth. Here's De Silva. That's a handball. Isaac Adebu on the ball. And Nemrumi there, making sure that play goes on smoothly. Isaac Adebu going into the front there. Aful Yusuf, Isaac Adebu, of course, one of the taller men on the pitch for Matara City. Will be interesting to see where Yusuf goes here. He goes to far corner, well controlled, but gives possession away. Opportunity for a counter, but done well by the defense there. Bimser once again, young man, has been exceptionally good in the defense. He's a dogged defender if nothing else. Make sure that he always gets in the way. And what an engine he has on him. Never tiring from tracking back nor going forward. So it's always good to have someone like that in the defense. Someone that you can rely on. Of course, have some names like Isaac Adebu. One of the more senior players bringing in the experience. It's nice to see that that experience has also just trickled down to players like Johan Bimser as well. Once again finding themselves offside. It's the third time that they found themselves offside, Matara City, if my count is correct. Andrews Nana, of course, seems to have understood from the previous game that that is an error, that he should be making less. So just the one time, but the others from Matara City, here's Aful Yusuf on the ball. Going for goal, and oh, was quite a dangerous save there. Fazil living dangerously. Interesting chip as well. Almost seemed like a nothing shot there by Aful Yusuf. It seemed more of a lob into the path of his attackers, but the bounce just being a little uncomfortable there for Fazil. And of course, it's the sort of pitch we are playing on also. The ground little bit uneven at certain points here. That's the foul reason why the player went down. Banged his knee on the rushing Matara City Club player who was looking for that ball. But did well there for the clearance. Madhushankar. Madhushankar Tisera once again. It's him who got injured the first time, but this time it's looks like it's Jude Shehan. But all's good that ends well. They're both up on their feet and play will resume. Here's Matara City Slow build up for Matara City. It seemed like the player. Good interception there. Nutmegged. Nadil De Silva. Cheeky little pass. Here's Aful Yusuf now. Aful Yusuf to Andrews Nana, and Andrews Nana just unable to control it. Beautiful pass there from Aful Yusuf. That's the kind of player he is. And it seems like that early yellow card that he did get has definitely not hampered him today. Of course, subconsciously, something like that can affect the way you approach the game. Little too obvious of a shove there from Isaac Adebu into Anthony Namdi. Haven't seen much of Anthony Namdi on the ball here. Perhaps one of the reasons why Nigambo Youth are yet to score. Referee will call playback. And it feels like more of the attack should go through Anthony Namdi here. One of the more senior players for Nigambo Youth. Here's Tisera, cross into the box and going for the shot. They found themselves guilty quite a bit of times here of just going for some wayward shots there. Nigambo Youth, it seems like they're more interested in going for shots. Of course, it's good that they do, but they should at least trouble the keeper a little bit. Previous few instances, they've done little much. Have done nothing at all in troubling the keeper. But nevertheless, an attacking opportunity now. Corner for Nigambo Youth. And it looks like the referee has blown the whistle. Little bit of confusion. Nevertheless, it looks like play will resume. Sandil De Silva doing extremely well there with that pass. Always love to see those deft passes. Unlike those, more of a hopeful pass there by the young number 18, Mohammad Nafil. And opportunity, and it's an own goal, it looks like. Matara City have conceded an own goal. Isaac Adebu definitely not happy about it, and it's Nigambo Youth who've scored first here in this encounter today. Will be interesting to see that replay as well. And definitely was a result of Nigambo Youth committing players forward as much as possible. Matara City will not be happy with the way they've conceded that goal. Here's the replay. The goalkeeper had the ball on his feet, but then in a matter of a second, just taken away by the player who was sliding in. And in the close to the half-hour mark, Matara City have found themselves behind. Exceptionally well done in transition there by Nigambo Youth. They were guilty of being a little too slow in the transition previous few times, but this time on point, syncing perfectly with the defense, midfield and the attack. And here's De Silva now with a cross into the box, and Isaac Adebu gets to the ball but just Unable to get the direction right there. Good cross from De Silva. Has been a reliable player for Matara City in defense. Interesting to note that despite having 5 defenders playing on the field today, that goal, that Nigambo youth were just able to pierce through the defense despite the numbers. Nigambo youth cheaply losing possession and booted in. This time Mohamed Inaz makes no mistake. Suppose goalkeeper has to have that bit of communication whenever he's dealing with the players as well. In that previous instance, we saw neither of the players actually calling for the ball. Anthony Namdi expecting his player to make the run, but not finding Niluka Janit. Andrews Nana, the defenders have definitely kept him quiet in this opening exchange of the game. Is Arvin on the ball? Well pressed there by Nigambo youth. Clearance intercepted by Adevu. Just a little too much on that pass there. Here's Aful Yusuf now. Yusuf into open space. Andrews Nana somehow managed to get the ball and is taken down unfairly. Here's that replay. Seemed like there was just a little bit of a tug on Andrews Nana's jersey there. Will be Aful Yusuf once again taking that free kick. Isaac Adevu again amongst the 5 players close to that box there. Here's Aful Yusuf with the cross. Close one there. Players definitely unhappy about something, pointing to the referee. Difficult to say from this angle. Seems like they are appealing for handball. Interesting to see from whom though, because it looks like only the referee, only the goalkeeper got to the ball. Because what they were asking for was a corner. Done well by Adevu there. Good composure in defense, and that's sort of composure you need when you're defending also. Sort of composure that will minimize mistakes when you have players rushing onto you and when you're the last man on defense. It's exactly the sort of composure that the previous defender lacked. And as a result, an own goal scored off of him. Aful Yusuf guilty of another foul once again. Niluka Janit on the floor. In the attempt to get in between the ball and the blue jersey, he has just stepped onto the foot of Niluka Janit there. Here's Nigambo Youth once again. Play called back from the referee. Player who has gone down. Madhuka Shayan signaling to the ref that they were not responsible for Mohammad Rifkan, who went down. But play will resume once again. Ref just having a bit of a word. It's Mohammad Rifkan once again who has been targeted. Beamsetter this time. Guilty of just shoving a bit too hard. Another brief stoppage in play here. Will allow the players to regather, recollect their thoughts. It's Anthony Namdi. Play on your screen there, number 25. You haven't seen him being involved a lot in this game so far. Almost at the half-hour mark. And we haven't seen many touches from him. Might be the fault of the midfield also, because whenever Matara City has had the ball, they haven't been consistently accurate with their passes, and as a result losing possession cheaply. De Silva this time not getting it right. Little mistake, uncharacteristic mistake from him, allowing the ball to trickle out of play. Johan Bimser pressing high, committing players forward now is Matara City Club. Madhuka Shehan with the throw in. Gained a few meters, but no forward progress as of yet in the context of the game. Here's Madhuka Shehan once again. He'll be looking for a long ball in. No. Takes a short one into Andrews Nana, who's around that box. Ball trickles out of play there. Mohamed Hakim with the throw in. Aful Yusuf attempting to win the ball. Done extremely well. Namdi putting it into open space there. But he will find Isaac Adevu, who's taken down there. Rather unnecessary challenge. Definitely going for the legs that time. Rather lazy challenge also from the right winger, Mohammad Rifkan. Isaac Adevu boots it into space there. Bimser not finding the proper connection, and it's Mohammad Rifkan who has got it into Anthony Namdi. Namdi just loses possession once again. Bimser once again a little bit of mistake. Loses the ball. Some good pressing here from Matara City. Win the ball back. And it looks like there will be another yellow card for Johan Bimsere. Will be interesting to see the replay as to why Bimsere did get that yellow card. We've had 2 yellow cards already in this game for Matara City. Not good signs, as it's 2 crucial players also in the form of Johan Bimsere and Aful Yusuf. Bimsere, of course, being quite good in defense, and Aful Yusuf is dominating that midfield. 2 crucial players now playing with a yellow card for Matara City. Will be interesting to see how that factors into this game, because that's something that definitely would be talked about at halftime also. KD Lalit, head coach for Matara City Club, coming off of a win last week. Dominating win also against SLTB. And just some scenes from the background there. It's a Saturday evening, and while we have football going on in this Calania Football Complex, a little bit of cricket in the background from the locals in the area. Mohammad Rifkan dancing, looking for support, finding none, so he has to pass back there. It's Matara City. Matara City still in possession here. Not the best of clearances before. Again, not getting the clearance right. And here's Anthony Namdi. Namdi going for the shot, and Namdi just being denied by the post there. That's exactly the type of chances that Anthony Namdi can take and can create, which is why the ball should be going through him much more than it has. Some frustration sneaking into the players there. The referee hounded by a bunch of white jerseys. Isaac Adevu definitely not happy. Immediately after that chance on the other end, Matara City have somehow managed to win a free kick for themselves. And here's Matara City, Aful Yusuf. Not the best of passes in that instance. Usually so much better. Here's Matara City on the counter now. Brilliantly done by Aful Yusuf. Just not finding a player. The ball will trickle out of play there. Well done by Mohammad Hakim. Make sure Nigambo Youth win the ball back. Intercepted, but regains possession once again, and we have Anthony Namdi now taking that front run. Little bit of a feint there by Mohammad Rifkan. Good press from Matara City Club. Here's Isaac Adevu booting it front. And another Nigambo Youth player finding himself on the ground there. This time through no intentional fault by any of the Matara City players, the player just finding his nose smothered by the ball there. And here's Aful Yusuf once again. Little too high that cross. A lot of chatter here amongst the players. That's the captain, Sandhu Niroshan. So far, Matara City haven't been able to pierce through that Nigambo youth defense. And as we close in on the final few minutes, final 5 minutes of regulation time of this first half, it will be Nigambo youth who will be quite happy to go in with 1 goal up. They've done their fair share to keep as much possession of the ball, and they've identified the threat that Andrews Nana can actually create, and they've done well to negate that. And here's Aful Yusuf on the ball to Andrews Nana, but not getting it right this time, finding the defender instead. Aful Yusuf to Arvin, to Yusuf and Andrews Nana. Now Andrews Nana chips it over the goalkeeper, but it unable to just get it into goal there. Just going past it. Unfortunate for Matara City Club. But Nigambo Youth will be happy with that. Number 19 definitely should have been making a run there. You can see him in the background. It's Aful Yusuf who attempts to guide it in. But definitely should have been Mohammad Afran going for that ball. Seeing the goalkeeper coming off of his line also, he could have made himself an option for Andrews Nana. Just a little lethargic perhaps, because he has been playing in tough conditions. But so has the other players, so definitely should have done better than that. And here's Anthony Namdi once again. Namdi towards his winger, Sandil De Silva, momentarily stopping him. Anthony Namdi. Isharu Fernando just not getting that shot right. Opportunity close to half time to go another goal up. If they can get this set piece right, it will definitely put a ton of pressure on Matara City Club. Niluka Janith will be taking the corner. Yes, Janith intercepted by Johan Bimser. Seems like he knows how Janith takes these corners, and which is why he's standing there. Janith going for those a low cross into the box. This time opts for the high one. Niluka Janith finds Anthony Namdi, and Mohammad Rifkan has just been unable to get it there. Brilliant footwork here by Aful Yusuf. Aful Yusuf still going on. Should have got the pass to Andrews Nana in that instance. It's just asking Nana to have made that run. Should have been a perfect opportunity to counter there. Here's Namdi. Rifkan just not getting it right. Had the goal to himself. Should have definitely been 2 goals up there. However, still finding themselves here. Just 1 goal up. Be happy with that also. Nonetheless, was an opportunity to put more pressure. And here's Anthony Namdi this time. Anthony Namdi going past Isaac Adebu. Anthony Namdi into goal. And he finds it. That's brilliantly done by Anthony Namdi there, the number 25. Beautiful and an unorthodox celebration here. Namdi just carrying Rifka, and perhaps symbolic of him carrying this attack as well. Creative celebration there. Namdi, what a boot, what a run. It's not easy to go past the big man Isaac Adevu, but makes it look so easy this time. And just like we discussed, Matara City Club has found themselves one down here. Look at him breezing past Adevu there. There are not many attackers who can do that. And that little touch to the right, drawing the goalkeeper in a little bit more away from his line. Brilliant attacking awareness from Anthony Namdi there. Something the Nigambo fans will be hoping that they can see more of. And it looks like there will be 3 minutes of added time here. 3 minutes for Matara City to do something here, to make headway. Isaac Adevu on the ball. Isaac Adevu to Aful Yusuf. Yusuf here to his winger in the far corner, looking for that cross. Once again finding Johan Bimsere. Bimsere making that shot right into the face of Mohamed Akim there. And it will be a corner nevertheless for Matara City. And Matara City knocking on the door now in this final few minutes of the first half in additional time here. Will they get a goal? Will be interesting to see if they can get this set piece right here. And if they can do that, here's that goal once again. Haven't really seen Isaac Adevu being shaken off so easily there. It's the man you see on screen, Anthony Namdi, orchestrator of that brilliant goal. Opportunity to make headway here. Opportunity to make something out of this chance that they've been given. Isaac Adevu, who will be making that cross, will be taking the corner. Here's Adevu with the cross, only to find a blue defender who heads it out of play there. Still with a good chance here, Matara City Club. Still in some prime attacking position. Into the ball, into the box there. Ball still in play. Andrews Nana to Aful Yusuf. Aful Yusuf finds some awkward bounce once again, but once again well done by the keeper, Fazil. However, it's another opportunity, another attacking opportunity. Here's the corner once again, this time well punched away by Fazil. And that's the whistle for halftime here at the Kalania Football Complex. And it will be Nigambo Youth who will be happier with what has gone on in this first half. They are finding themselves 2 up, having scored 1 off of an own goal, off of a mistake from Matara City's defense. And then the next one courtesy of some brilliant play from the number 25, Anthony Namdi. And at halftime here, Nigambo Youth finding themselves 2 up. Matara City yet to pierce that Nigambo Youth defense. They had their moments, which we will be seeing through the highlights in a couple minutes. But Those 2 goals by Nigambo Youth definitely hurting Matara City. And as they go into halftime here, will be interesting to see what the halftime talk will look like from KD Lalit, the head coach of Matara City Club, whereas Lal Piris alongside GP Karnaratna, manager and coach for Nigambo Youth, will be just asking their players to keep going the way they have. Because so far, they've done everything extremely well. They've been good at defense. They've marked Andrews Nana quite well also. Here are the chances both these teams had early on. Anthony Namdi, the defender, doing enough to disrupt him at that moment. He had a few yellow cards also. And Fazil has been quite lucky also, I would say, but fortune really does favor the brave. That's exactly what we saw there. The defender, Madhukar Shehan, not getting it right. Few chances definitely created by Aful Yusuf also from Matara City, but unable to finish it off there. Here was that shot by Anthony Namdi that just hit the post. Signs of brilliance, signs of what he can do with the ball at his feet. And when he's in that range, here's that chance that Andrews Nana could have taken. He was able to get it above the keeper. And he was a goal. Beautifully done. Anthony Namdi carrying the attack literally and figuratively for Nigambo Youth FC. And that will be going for a short commercial break here. And we'll be back with live action from the second half in this exciting encounter between Matara City Club and Nigambo Youth FC. So stay tuned. We will be back.
Champions League एक हाथ गैस में हैंगुमन किक पे जब नरमने भागी दुल्हने भीदी दस्ते गोल एक गन्नाई सिट सरसने समरोक विन्ने साथ देने We are one game, one heart. One game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the light.
Football under the wire. Irangal modangal kadandidume. Unjain in the payani thonchayal taathirumo. The lights are shining, the crowd will roll. This is the moment we waited for. The passion's rising, the call is clear. The Champions League is finally here.
One game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the light.
We play for love, pride and fame, for every childhood Champions League வரவே உணர்வதற்கே தருமே
Cheer එකයි කැම්මක් දෙන්නේ කොල්ලෝ සෙට් එකම එක් වෙන්නේ ගෝල් එකට කික් එක දෙන්නේ Champions League මේ අරමෙන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League සටනයි අරමෙන්නේ පිපි දෙන්නේ ජය ගන්නේ එක සීනට අපි යන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League where dreams take part Raise your flags, feel the art One game, one heart Hey oh, one dream, one star Hey oh, one game, one heart Champions League, forever we play The spirit of football leads the way
Sri Lanka Football Champions League. Powered by TV Supreme. හදවත් කික්වේ පිටියේ ජයදජලලදේ රැහසේ Champions League එක හද ගැස්මේ හැඟුමන් කික්වේ ජවයෙන් නැරමෙන්නේ භාගි දුලන්නේ විහිදී දසතේ ගෝල් එක ගන්නයි සිත් සැරසෙන්නේ සැමරොක් වෙන්නේ සබ්දෙට දෙන්නේ We are one game One heart One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions Under the
ஃபுட்பால் புதுமொழியே தினங்கள் மாதங்கள் கடந்திடுமே ஒன்றாய் இணைந்து பயணித்தொன்றாய் தாண்டிடுவோம்
The lights are shining, the crowd will roll This is the moment we waited for The passion's rising, the call is clear The Champions League is finally One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions Under the We play for love, pride and fame For every child who dreams again No borders here, no fear, no end Just one dream that we defend
மரங்கள் கிக்காகுமே களத்தில் உறுதியாய் மின்னவும் நாமே நாமே சாம்பியன்ஸ் லீக் வரவே உணர்வதற்கே தருமே
Cheer එකයි කැම්මක් දෙන්නේ කොල්ලෝ සෙට් එකම එක් වෙන්නේ ගෝල් එකට කික් එක දෙන්නේ Champions League මේ අරමෙන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League සටනයි අරමෙන්නේ පිපි දෙන්නේ ජය ගන්නේ එක සීනට අපි යන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League where dreams take part Raise your flags, feel the art One game, one heart Hey oh, one dream, one star Hey oh, one game, one
Lanka Football Champions League. Powered by TV Supreme.
හදවත් කික්වේ පිටියේ ජයදජලෙලදේ රැහසේ Champions League එක හද ගැස්මේ හැඟුමන් කික්වේ ජවයෙන් නැරමෙන්නේ භාගි දුලන්නේ විහිදී දසතේ ගෝල් එක ගන්නයි සිත් සැරසෙන්නේ සැමරොක් වෙන්නේ සබ්දෙට දෙන්නේ We are one game One heart
One game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the
Football புதுமொழியே இருங்கள் மதங்கள் கடந்திடுமே ஒன்றாய் நின்று பயணித்தொன்றாய் தாண்டிடுவோம்
The lights are shining. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions.
Go, you go. go. Ready. காட்டுக்கு வருது நம்பர் 2 வேக கேட்டு Claro. तुम्हारी को गहन ना मानसिक गहन ठीक Duna boy. Okay, audio. Hari. You sit. Hey, coach. Please. Okay, please sit. Support kar. Okay. Made it. Okay. Calm down. Pausa le go. Okay, go fast. Three minutes, huh?
Here we go again in extra time here. And the referee blows his whistle. And that will be full time here at the Kalania Football Complex. Both these teams have found themselves equally matched here. And it will be a draw for both these teams. Nigambo Youth scoring 2 goals in the first half and Matara City scoring 2 goals in the second. Neither of these teams able to find that third goal, but what a match we've had on our hands. Brilliantly done. These are the final handshakes of the game. Matara City will be quite happy with the comeback they've had, but the fact that they weren't able to finish off the game would be quite disappointed with that. Not the best of scenes you'd want to see either, that final few minutes, but emotions running high here. And as the players come off the pitch, here are the highlights from the second half. Early challenge, Isaac Adevu making sure that that same mistake isn't repeated again. Andrews Nana, what a half he had. He was the one who began that comeback. Beautiful goal, just chip above the goalkeeper. Andrews Nana had a few more chances, but then this brilliant goal from Aful Yusuf, individual brilliance to make sure he scored that equalizer. Then both teams had chances. That was a necessary yellow by goalkeeper Mohammad Rinaz, and a brilliant save there under his belt as well. Andrews Nana had a few more opportunities courtesy of his team also. And there's a good goal line clearance there by Nigambo Youth to make sure that they didn't concede that third goal. And at full time here at the Kalania Football Complex, both these teams have found themselves level, scoring 2 goals apiece. Neither would be too elated about it, but they wouldn't be too disappointed either, as it was a highly contested game. Both teams finding themselves equal at the end of it. have once again with us Andrews Nana. 2 games in a row, the man of the match. Andrews Nana, what do you think of the game today?
I'm very, very happy today. But initially, the referee not a pass. So when I came here for 3 points, but unfortunately, draw 2-2 draw. It's okay. Thank you.
And of course, you did get a draw today. How exactly will you be approaching the next few games coming up?
We go our drawing board and prepare and come again. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much, Andrews Nana. Congratulations once again for being man of the match 2 times in a row. Brilliant to have you here. Brian Veerapuli, coach Nigambo youth team එකේ coach මොනවද හිතන්නේ අද game එක ගැන?
අපිට ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න පුළුවන් තිබ්බ තරගයක් අද අප අවසනාවට 2-0කින් ඉදිරියෙන් හිටියා. අපේ මේ පසුපෙළ දුර්වලතාවයන් නිසා 2-2 සමතත්වයටපත් වුණා. ඉතින් අපිට දැන් තවත් එක තරගයක් තමයි ඉතුරුලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ තරගය කොහොම හරි ජයග්‍රහණය කියන අනිවාර්යෙන් ජයග්‍රහණය කර යුතුයි මේ සුපර් ලීග් එකේ රැඳී සිටීමට නම්. අපි ඉතින් උත්සාහ කරනවා කොහොම හරි අන්තිම තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරලා මේකේ රැඳී සිටින්න තව දුරටත්.
coach ඊළඟ game එකේ කොහොමද මේ game එකේ ඔයාලගේ sheet එක අනුව defendersලා 3යි හිටියේ ඊළඟ game එකේ tactics වෙනස් වෙනවද කොහොමද?
දැන් අපි මේ game එක ඇත්තටම defendersලා 5ක් දාලා සෙල්ලම් කරේ. 4යි ඊට පස්සේ defensive midfield එකක් සෙල්ලම් කරා ඊට පස්සේ midfield 3යි forward 2යි. දැන් අවසාන තරගයත් අපි හොඳ කණ්ඩායමක් තමයි මුණගැයි සුපර්සන් සමග තමයි අවසාන තරගයේ තියෙන්නේ. අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා මේ ඒ තරගයේ අපිට අනිවාර්යෙන් දිනිය යුතු තරගයක් නම් අපි ඇටැක් එක වැඩි කරලා තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ.
Right, thank you so much coach. අප සමය එක්කනට all the best ශ්‍රී ලංකා games වලට.
Thank you.
අපිත් සමග එක් වෙලා තින්නා KD ලලිත් coach මාතර City Club coach අද game එක ගැන මොනවද හිතන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම අපේ ක්‍රීඩකයෝ සෑහෙන මේ 2-0 බිහයින්ඩ් වල ඉඳලා ලීඩින් කරන් ගියා සෙකන්ඩ් හාෆ් එකේ හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරලා කොහොම හරි අපි ඩ්‍රෝ කරගත්තා බට් අපේ ගෝල් ගොඩක් මිස් කරා අද වෙනද වගේ ටීම් එක එකට සෙට් උන්නේ මේ සෙල්ලම් කරන්න ටීම් කම්බිනේෂන් එක පොඩ්ඩක් මදි ඒක මට හිතෙන්නේ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් මදි කමක් තියෙනවා ඉතින් හොඳට ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරලා ගහනවා මීට වඩා හොඳට ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා මට හිතෙනවා සමහර ක්‍රීඩකයෝ ඇත්තටම ක්‍රීඩා මේ පුහුණුවීම හරියට කෙරෙන්නේ නැති එකේ පාඩුව අපිට තේරෙනවා මැච් එක වෙලාවේදී
අනිවාර්යෙන් coach අනිත් එක coach ඔයාලගේ goal keeper අලුත් goal keeper කෙනෙක් පන්න captain නෙමෙයි එයාගේ performance එක ගැන මොනවද හිතන්නේ?
එයා ඇත්තටම හොඳයි. යාවට පස්සේ තමයි මේ තත්ත්වයට හරි අපි ආවේ ඉදිරියට. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ කැප්ටන් කීප් කරා වුණාට එයාගේ පොඩි දුර්වලකම් නිසා තමයි අපි මේ ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් එකට ආවේ. අලුත් කීපර් ආවට පස්සේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඩේ බයි ඩේ අපි පොඩි ඉම්ප්‍රූව්මන්ට් එකක් ආවා. ඉදිරියේදී අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන තව හොඳ තරගාවලියක් දෙන්න ඉදිරි තරගෙත් අපි ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න තව බලාපොරොත්තු.
Right. Thank you so much, coach. All the best for the next game.
Thank you.
And that's it. We've had an interesting game here between Nigambo Youth and Matara City FC. So stay tuned. We'll be having a few more matches coming up tomorrow as well. So stay tuned with us for action from the Super 8 round.
මයික් එක කොහොම අරන් ගියාද?
අරගෙන.